Chapter 7 of Sallustius on the Gods in the World. So it is necessary that the world be incorruptible and unbegotten. Incorruptible, for this being corrupted, it must either produce one better or one worse, or disordered confusion. But if by corruption it becomes worse, its maker must be evil, who thus changes it from better to worse. But if it becomes better, its maker must be defective in power, because he did not fabricate it better at first. But if through corruption he changes it into the same state as before, he labors in vain. And it is not lawful to assert that he changes it into nothing but disorder and confusion, from all which it is sufficiently evident that the world is unbegotten. For if it is incapable of corruption, it is unbegotten, since everything generated is also corrupted. We may likewise add that since the world subsists through the goodness of divinity, it is necessary that divinity should always be good, and the world perpetually endure, just in the same manner as the light is coexisting with the sun and fire, and the shadow from its forming body. But of the bodies contained in the world, some emanate intellect, and others revolve in a circle, and others soul, and are moved in a right line. And of course, and of those which are moved in a right line, fire and air are impelled upward, but water and earth downward. But of those which revolve in a circle, the inerratic sphere commences its motion from the east, but the 7 planets are carried into the orbs from the west. But of this there are many causes, among which the following is not the least, that if there was but one rapid period of the orbs, generation would be imperfect. But since there is a diversity in motion, it is also requisite that there should be a difference in the nature of bodies. It is besides this necessary that celestial bodies should neither burn nor produce cold, nor generate anything else which is the property of the 4 elements. But since the world is a sphere, which the zodiac evinces, and in every sphere the inferior part is the middle, for it is every way much distant from the surface. Hence heavenly bodies are impelled downwards, and are driven to the earth. And all these indeed the gods fabricate. Intellect orderly disposes, and soul perpetually moves, and thus much concerning the gods. It's a lot of words for chapter 7. So what does all that mean? The nature basically in the world itself is good. Again, because we know that we have the gods who are good. And if it was a bad world, as in the planet, then that would mean its creator was bad. Or if it was bad at one time and now it's better, that means that the creator of the world and everything we see was flawed in the beginning, just improved it. So it's really just saying that the world is naturally good, and everything in it reflects divinity and the gods. And what's interesting is that he said the world is a sphere. That is interesting when, a sphere itself is actually round. So to say it's a round ball is a sphere. So to say that was pretty unpopular at the time, especially nowadays. You still have the flat earthers that think it's a disc more than a sphere. So to say that, it was an interesting thing to say. But to take away from this chapter, it's really just saying again that the earth is perfect because it was made by perfect creators. So there you go. That's the depth of chapter 7. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you think? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.